Someone is always putting copies of the Bible inside that tree. This morning I'm going to run to a band which I've never heard before. I've heard of, but I've never listened to one of their albums. They're called Alexisonfire. So many of you have messaged me saying, Jimmy, you need to take this band for a run. So that's what I'm going to do now. They've got a new album out. It's called Otherness. Let's get going. Okay, here we go then. I'm nervous, and the watch is on, the music's on, and we're off. Come on, let's go, 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 go. It starts with the guitarist on his own in the studio. His amp is warming up, and then another guitarist walks in wearing a cowboy hat. Oh yes, the drummer and bass player gallop in on a Trojan horse made of lava. The vocals! I just had to listen to that intro again because someone told me to keep a ear out for the opening line. The first lyric on this album is, "Hey you, get the fuck off my lawn." Perfect. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The vocals pierce the sky like a pair of horns. This chorus is absolutely massive. This is my first rodeo, and if I got to ride a horse as big as this chorus, I am going home. This song has just installed a brand new vein on my forehead. Fuck! A sustained note looks out across this song like a beam of light before that opening riff crashes against the waves of the drums. Oh my god! I feel like a brand new lighthouse that's decided the inside of a cave is much more intriguing than looking at the horizon. The opening two songs have painted pictures so vivid that something tells me this album is going to transcend the limits of language. I can feel the music picking me up by my shoelaces, dragging me away from thought and taking me towards a real pure form of experience. There's something breathtaking about these three voices working together. They've harnessed the power of a sandstorm and put it inside a vocal booth. The Ottoman Empire has been turned to rubble by that bass tone. You could do a whole degree based on this song. It slithers, it's sexy, and the heat death of the universe seems to be saved by the vibrant rage of a younger generation. It feels like neon silly string being sprayed on cold black marble. Hello bird. Oh my god, what? That's like at the same time the most beautiful and the saddest thing I've ever heard. The opening to Sans Soleil. It continues that kind of dark apocalyptic vision of the song before it, but that line of "where you end I begin again" or something hints at a brand new beginning. That lyric, "it's easier to love someone else than it is to be kind to yourself." Oh my word, this is so beautiful. Ah yes, what a riff. And indeed, Unconditional Love, that dark world of the last two songs, I don't know, it's lifted up. There's a line there saying, "Life doesn't need the sun to survive. We're adapting. We are learning to grow in the darkness." Oh my god, this is massive. This song, you know those podcasts where celebrities will pick an ideal dinner guest? If this song was on there, it would invite the Mariana Trench to an all-you-can-eat buffet. It's heavy and it's crushing, but somehow a tambourine rises through the mix like a hydrothermal vent. The guitars are given wings by those phaser pedals for unconditional love. No, I got splinter. Blue Spade sees that flight come crashing back to Earth with a sudden realization of our own mortality and our true identity. That dreamlike landscape at the opening of the album has now become a land of rule and order. But that image of the blue spade digging reminds us that the surreal magic of childhood, wonder and art is still there inside us. They're singing about grace, and grace can mean many things, but the sweetness of the vocal harmonies on here hints to me that the grace they're singing about is forgiveness and blessing. How have I never listened to this band before? This is absolutely incredible. Oh, I'm totally here for that opening to Dark Night of the Soul. This song takes us out of the limits of our own bodies, and the mix feels different to everything else on the album so far. There are now gaps in the sound, and it gives you a sense of freedom, a haunted sense of freedom, like a Weetabix moments before it absorbs the milk. It stretches you to the furthest corners of the universe and back again. It makes me feel like a charcoal drawing that's constantly being rubbed out and drawn again. The final 3 minutes of this song contains a rumbling, spaced out jam where synthesizers fall like fog around campfire guitar solos. If I owned a cape and a horse, this song is what I would gallop around the woods to. We are looking for the true essence of existence. Mistaken information takes our quest even further. Do we need to reconnect with the world of ideas that Plato spoke of? Do we need to reach our hands into the darkness and stop ourselves from becoming repetitive thinking machines? It's so slippery. This song is gentle and it flows like a long silver beard. It's wise and beautiful, with washes of reverb on the guitars which sound like a cauldron being cleaned in a car wash. Stunning and spine tingling. It's the perfect breather. It's time to run fast again with a high-tech, squelchy fierceness of survivor's guilt. Watch out! There's a lot of darkness running through this album, and it makes you feel like you're the last person standing on a new frontier. I just made eye contact with a squirrel. There are battles to be fought in exchange for light. Give me the glory of the sun, they sing. The morning star gets referenced a few times too. Is that in connection to the fallen devil, or is it about the beauty of Venus? Either way, it feels like some kind of omen, some warning for a dark future which could await us all. To me, it feels like an album which encourages us to reconnect to the symbolic beauty of the natural world around us. That striking image of calmly digging with a blue spade comes back to me again, and this time the blue spade represents curiosity, inquisitiveness, belief and love. Whatever you are doing today, make sure you carry that blue spade with you. I've got 2 blue spades and they are my legs. Yes, that's it. Feel the current of life deep within our bones. Reverse the curse, peels the ego away and fills our hole with the world we really need. Oh my word, this is some running song to put at the end of an album. I am absolutely in love with every millisecond of the song Reverse the Curse. I don't think I've ever run so fast down here. I feel so in the moment right now, more so than the time on a school trip where I went on a roller coaster with a broken zip on my trousers. The final song has a garden so big we're all invited for drinks and a reassuring hug. It's an album which delivers some big truths, but it also makes you feel safe, which is how every perfect home should be. This album feels like a home that I've moved into. I love it here, the view is marvellous. As I was running to this album, I was like, this narrative is perfect, all the songs fit together wonderfully. How are they going to end it? And World Stops Turning is the perfect album closer. It makes the album feel like it was recorded from the space station and it's being beamed down on us while we eat our breakfast. It's an album full of love and the love for all of humanity. It is absolutely staggering in its ambition, its playing. I really am kind of lost for words. If the world stops turning, our love will keep on burning. Tells you everything you need to know about this album, and the way on the word love they reach there for the higher note in love tells us that love is something we should all strive for and aim for. I'm nearly done, I can't run fast anymore. I'm putting this out there. There's a guitar solo going on, and this is probably one of the greatest album closers I've ever heard. Oh, it's phenomenal. I'm done. That end of the album, I just lost myself in it. I could feel all my atoms kind of like merging with everything around me. Alexisonfire, that has blown me away. I need to listen to all the other albums. But just real quickly, like a rock album which has got everything you need. It's heavy, it's groovy, it's smart, it's funny in places, but above all it's got this message of kind of like striving. Don't be afraid to try and reach for the good things in life, the important things in life. Absolutely, it's perfect. Take it for a run, let me know what you think. I'm a running punk, you should be a running punk too. Love you, bye.